Won't call me by name, only baby. The more that you give, the less that I need. Everyone says I look happy when it feels right. I know that you're wrong for me. Gonna wish we never met on a day.
G'day guys, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitars Ready Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play Angels Like You by Miley Cyrus, which is a really cool track and it's got some great guitar parts. So I'm going to teach you all the rhythm parts on the acoustic guitar, and I'm also going to teach you how to play the solo that's in the bridge on the electric guitar. Now for the basics, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning and a capo on the first fret for the rhythm. If you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Or if you want to improve on your guitar in general, then sign up to GZ2H Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. Let's jump into the lesson. Okay, so let's start with the main riff in the verse, which is a lot of fun to play. Now we're going to finger pick this, so your thumb will take care of the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, and your index, middle, and ring finger will take care of the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings respectively. So we're going to start in this position here, so index finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. We're going to start by pinching the 6th and the 3rd strings together. And then we hold that out for a little bit, and then there's a 4-note run. So we're going to hit the bass note, and then we're going to pluck the 1st fret of the 3rd string, then the 2nd fret, and then the 4th fret with our pinky finger. So that 4-note run. And in total for this first shape. Then we're going to shift positions up here. So we now have our index finger on the 7th fret relative to the capo, and our middle finger here is on the 8th fret of the 3rd string. We're going to pinch those two strings together. And then we hold that out for a little bit, and then there's 2 quick notes, so bass note and then 3rd string. And then we're going to take our ring finger, put on the 9th fret of the 3rd string, and pinch the 6th and 3rd strings together. So this shape. And so far for the first bar. And then you're going to slide your index and middle finger down to the 2nd frets of the 6th and 3rd string. We're going to pinch those 2 strings. And then there's a 3-note run here. So we're going to go bass note, then 2nd fret of the 3rd string. With our pinky finger going to the 4th fret of the 3rd string, pluck that, but then you're going to slide it up to 6th relative to the capo. So this section in total. And at this point, what I like to do is switch positions. So I'll take my middle finger now and put that on the 6th fret of the 3rd string relative to the capo. And now in this position, we finish off this riff. So we're going to pinch the 5th and 3rd strings now. So these 2 strings, hold that out for a little bit, and then there's a 4-note run. So we're going to shift our middle finger up to the 8th fret. We're going to go bass note, 3rd string, bass note, and then with your ring finger go up to the 9th fret and pluck that. So that 4-note run. And in total for this section. And the bar in total. So altogether, it'll sound like this. And a little bit faster. And you just repeat that again and again for the verse. Now, if that riff is too hard for you, then there's a strummed way of playing the verse, which is a lot simpler. So we just have 4 chords here. We have an E major, and then a B sus4. So index finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, ring and pinky fingers on the 4th frets of the 4th and 3rd strings, and the 1st and 2nd strings can just be open. So that's B sus4, and then we have F sharp minor. So shift this whole shape up 1 string, but now we need to actually bar our index finger as well. So that's F sharp minor, and then we have an A chord. So you can play an A chord like this, but I like just barring my index finger across the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings like that. And you're going to strum from the 5th string on this. So those are the chords for the verse, and the simple strumming pattern just goes like this: down, 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 up. So it will sound like this. And you can just repeat that again and again for the verse. So next we get to the first pre-chorus, which is plucked as well. So we're gonna go into this C sharp minor shape like this, and then you're gonna pinch the 5th and 2nd strings. And then we've got 3 plucks, so 3rd string, 4th string, and 2nd string. And then we end with 1 more pluck, which is the 3rd string. So that pattern sounds like this. And then we go down to a B chord, and we're going to pluck the exact same picking pattern. And then we're going to play an A chord, and we're going to pinch the 5th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And then we're going to go to an A minor chord and pinch the exact same strings. So that first pre-chorus. Now, if that picking is too hard, then there's an easier way of playing the pre-chorus, which is just strumming the chords. So we have C sharp minor, so you can play it like that, and you can leave your 1st string open as well. And then we go to B sus4, and then we go to A, and then A minor. So we're gonna continue on with that really simple strumming pattern, just the down, 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 up, and we're gonna play that for the first 2 chords. So the easy pre-chorus. Right, so next we get to the chorus, which is really nice and simple because it's just based off those chord progressions that we've already learnt. So the first line of chords is the same as the verse. So we have E, B sus4, F sharp minor, and A. And then we're going to play that first line of chords through 3 times, and then the second line of chords is just our pre-chorus. So it's C sharp minor, B sus4, and then A, and then A minor. Now we're going to mix up the strumming pattern a little bit for the chorus. It's going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you're going to play that once for each chord, so the chorus will just sound like this. Now for the bridge, we're basically just playing the verse. So you can either finger pick that if you want, or you can just strum those verse chords. And what I like to do is I start with the finger picking and then I build up with the verse chords. And in the build up, I'm just going to do all down the strums. So the verse chords in the build up would sound like this. The final thing to learn for our rhythm is the outro. So we're going to start in this shape. So you're going to have your ring and pinky finger on the 4th frets of the 5th and 3rd string, and index finger here on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So we're going to pluck the 5th string, 4th string, and then pluck the 1st and 2nd strings together and back to 4th string. So just 4 plucks there. And then we're going to go and play this shape. So your index finger will bar across the 2nd fret of the 5th and 4th string, and your pinky finger just needs to hit the 4th fret of the 2nd string. We have 4 plucks here as well. It's the 5th, 4th, 2nd, and back to 4th. And then we end with A chord, and that ends the song. So the outro. And those are all the rhythm parts. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to play the solo, which is a lot of fun to play. Now, all the tones that you hear are recorded using the Boss Katana 50. If you want the tone patch for that, I'll leave a link to that in the description below, but you will need a Boss Katana Mark II to open that file. I do just want to note that the solo is played without a capo, and all the tab that you see is indicated with no capo. So we start with the 10th fret of the 2nd string. hold that out, and then there's a 3-note run. We have 10th, 11th, and then 13th fret. And then we're going to slide up to the 17th fret. And so far. And then there's 2 more notes to end this bar. So it's 17th fret and then 18th fret. So this bar in total. For the next bar, we're going to slide up to the 20th fret. After that, we go back down to the 18th fret, and we're going to pull that off and hammer it on. So pull off, hammer on. Then we'll hit the 18th fret and slide down to 17th. Hit the 17th and slide down to 15th. Hit the 15th and slide down to 13th. And then hit this 13th fret another 2 times. And that will take us into our 3rd bar. So the second bar. After that, we're going to go down to the 10th fret of the 2nd string, and we're going to pre-bend it. So it's going to be a half pre-bend. You're going to pluck it and release. Bend it up and release again. So pre-bend, release, up, and then release. Like that. And then we end with the 10th fret of the 3rd string. So that bit. And we're going to do pretty much the exact same thing again, but after that 10th fret of the 3rd string, we'll go up to the 13th fret of the 2nd string. So it will sound like this. And then we'll go 10th fret, 13th, twice. Like that. So for the 3rd and 4th bar, for the next bar, we're just going to be hitting this 10th and 13th fret, just those 2 strings. We're just hitting those 2 strings at 16th notes for the whole bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's kind of a little bit of a build up. And then for the next bar, we'll hit this 2nd string and slide up to the 20th fret. So slide up with your pinky to the 20th fret, and then we'll go up to the 18th fret. You're going to hit that once, hold it out for a little bit, and then there's a 5-note run. So that 18th fret 3 times, then 17th, and then 15th fret, hold that out, and then end with the 18th fret of the 2nd string. So that lick. And that's pretty much it for the solo, which sounds like this in total. So now I'll be doing a full playthrough of the song, and I'll have my good friend Diana lending her awesome vocals to this playthrough. If you want to check out her YouTube channel, there's a link in the description below. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go.
Flowers in hand, waiting for me. Every word and poetry won't call me by name, only baby. The more that you give, the less that I need. Everyone says
Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here. Or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitarzerotohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.